Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Death Stranding, where suddenly this is an action game. Yeah, even do these people exist? Do I have to fight them? They seem to be like spectral ghosts on the field. Like, oblivious of my presence, but I could also be horribly wrong. And also, whatever is shooting at them, do I have to worry about that? It seems like the answer is yes. It also seems as though whoever these guys are fighting against, this is the losing side. Because these guys definitely seem on the more perilous side of things. And that's the thing, that kind of reminds me of the movie Dunkirk, more specifically. Because the way that Dunkirk films itself as a war movie, you never actually see the villains. You never actually really see the enemy soldiers. Except for one scene towards the end where the pilot is captured and you see like the torsos of the enemy, of the Germans grabbing him and pulling him away. I have a feeling I should have been using that thing for cover. In general. Oh, nope. Maybe not that much to cover. Let us take cover behind this thing over here, and then calm the baby. And then check my blood levels. But in most of the movie, whenever characters are being shot at by enemy soldiers, the enemies are always off screen. Okay, sorry, BB. We got bigger problems. Holy crap. I'll take care of you. But we're on a battlefield right now. I hope you understand. But yeah, you never really see the enemies that are firing at them. Which presents like a very ominous feeling for the movie. It definitely makes the movie very ominous and suspenseful because of it. Oh? Okay, yes, this is... And why did Konami decide that Silent Hills shouldn't be made? So I have an idea as to what's going on. And, like, the idea that I have that's going on is that every beach represents, either the person's afterlife or their soul. Or both. And as somebody who is such a former warrior, a former soldier, his soul is affixed to that of war. Now, do I have to fight this guy? The soldier,
Who is that asshole anyway?
Gun is there.
Remember.
That is a gun, I guess. Find the mysterious man. Okay. At least he's worried about it. I'd be worried about it as well. Oh. At the very least, this is providing lots and lots and lots of supplies. Oh. Is the BB tracking him? I think the BB is tracking him. Huh. But I think he's above me then? Oh, because he's looking for his child, so to speak. Now, who is shooting at me? Okay, so now this is an action game. Which definitely makes this an interesting contrast. To most action games, or at the very least, games of its type. Nope, who's shooting at me? There we go. In that, like, most, like, action games have lots and lots of shooting. And then it gets broken up by, like... By, like, a stealth sequence here or there. It slows things down.
Hold back and hunker down.
Let's have a cryptobiote. Let's increase that blood flow. We need reinforcements. Alright, where is this guy? But yeah, like, most games usually have, like, the big action scenes, and then there's gonna be, like, a slow stealth scene to kind of break up the pace. Like, you look at Modern Warfare 1 is that classic example where the, where it had the sniping, mission. Oh. Let us switch to a gun that has ammo. There we go.
Full retreat. Full retreat.
But as this is a game that generally is about non-violence, about not killing people, because if you do kill somebody, it causes them to essentially detonate. Alright, am I still fighting Mystery Man? I'm still fighting Mystery Man. And I should have some grenades. Let's see if we can throw some grenades at him. Now, here's the question. Has he gone to the beach and did not recover from it? Like he doesn't actually realize he's on the beach anymore. I think I just dropped a box. That's okay. Okay, that was maybe a little bit overkill for that one guy. That was definitely overkill for that one guy. Oh no, I dropped my assault rifle. I'll probably need a crouch one. One grenade is not enough. There we go. Okay, let's, nope. Let us switch to this gun. So, Mads should be somewhere over here.
Open fire.
Okay, let us switch to my other grenades.
Hunker down.
Okay, I guess I have to get rid of you with this handgun. Oh, nope, that's an anti-BT handgun. This is the one I want. Okay. Mads. You still out there? This cat and mouse game's gotta come to an end eventually.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, let's switch to that assault rifle. Alright. Alright. How many times do I have to do this? Let us grab this blood bag. Because I've definitely been going through a lot.
We need reinforcements.
Okay, I'm guessing rule of threes here. So I probably have to take him down one more time. Let's get rid of some of these used products. Wow, I'm carrying a lot of empty A lot of empty blood bags. Let's switch to the... Oh, we don't need an empty assault rifle. Let's switch to the shotgun. Because that sounds cool. Alright. Oh, hello. And... that is one rapid-firing shotgun. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling that he's just straight up dead. But he exists on the beach. Perhaps he was found by Higgs. Yeah, I could have done better. I did take a whole bunch of damage. Although it's kind of interesting, like, out of all games to be measuring how much damage you took in blood, in milliliters of blood, it's this game? Like, that feels like something, the video game Blood would do to measure how much damage you've taken. More than, like, anything else. But when you have the mechanics the way it is, and the fact that your health bar is essentially just the blood that you're pumping back into you, the blood packs are more or less like the cubes in Metroid, that refill your health when they go down. And your DNA is more or less your literal health bar.
Sam, do you read me?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Where am I?
Say again?
What happened to me?
The second you left the distribution center, the storm blinked out, just like that. Chiral density dropped almost as fast.
I got caught in the storm and I was in a war zone.
You been daydreaming, Sam? Comms were only down for a second.
Ah.
No, it was much longer than
So he
that.
was pulled into somebody else's
There
beach
was
and
a soldier.
returned
Tried taking my
immediately.
If you say so.
The little one can vouch for me.
Sam? It's been less than a minute since we last spoke.
That can't be right. I was there for hours, it felt like.
Maybe you should rest a bit.
Never mind. Coming to you.
It's a shame I can't meet you halfway.
What a shame.
Your kid, right?
Be careful, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to seeing you. It's been a while since I've had company.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna actually take a shower first, so... Oh my. What on earth is all this?
Sam, proceed to Mama's lab. Mama was part of the Cupid R&D team. However, from the start, she had concerns about its long-term viability. Felt Cupids had fundamental flaws, which might explain the strange phenomenon you experienced and the spike in chiral density. You should pay her a visit. See what she has to say.
Yes, yes, yes. I will hear what she has to say. But first, where is my private room so I could wash off all of this blood? Some of it's mine, but some of it ain't mine, I think. See, and that's the thing. Like, okay, you can explain the time away, but can you also explain the blood on my person? When I stepped out of this building, I did not have a whole bunch of blood on me. Now I have a whole bunch of blood on me. Alright. Now I've rested. I've showered. Though, I do question the entire idea that he, like, when he goes into his private room, he passes out onto his cot first, and then he takes a shower. So it's like he sleeps covered in muck. And then he showers. Either way, let's check the garage. Let's see if we can grab somebody's trike. There's only one. Pretty sweet, paint job, I gotta say. Hopefully I do not ruin this vehicle as I have ruined previous vehicles. But no promises. Let's see if there's any standard deliveries that are going... It doesn't really seem like Mama's place is really that far. Oh, there's a regular delivery all the way to Peter. He wants me to deliver pizza all the way back up to him? I mean... I can. I don't see why this is a main mission. Alright, let's get this done.
Pizza should always be kept as in level with the ground, to be clear. Otherwise...
Alright, unless something interesting happens on this trip, all the way back up to Peter Englert, I'm just gonna race up there and drop off the pizza. Especially since I'm probably just going to go north a little bit, until I get to that road over there. And then just take the road way up there. And then maybe break off the road to get onto there and swing up there. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Of course, I have 60 minutes left. I can easily divert myself towards Mama's place. Get out of the rain.
What can't you do?
Go through walls. That is something that I cannot do. The question is, what is the angle of approach this game wants? For me to come towards Mama. Huh. So it's interesting that... Oh yeah, she did state that she has a kid somewhere. Did I make a mistake coming here first? Is the pizza going to be ruined? The child is a BT.
Don't worry, Sam. She doesn't bite. Glad you made it.
Margaret Qualley as Mama. Huh. What does that mean? What does that even mean for, like, of BTs?
She's hungry.
What the?
Do other people know about this?
There, she's down.
And the baby's still connected
Even
to
if I can't
her
move it, my body
via
feels
its spectral
the motions.
umbilical
It helps
cord?
with soreness, though.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me. Not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? You're hooked up.
And the other BTs are disconnected.
Now you know why I can't leave.
Because if she leaves, then the connection becomes severed. Okay, sure, I'll follow this. Keep going.
So about the supercell. Do you think the grown-ups could talk for a minute? Thank you. Look at this. This was the chiral density when the supercell.
Yeah, technically the BB was just doing his job.
But almost immediately after, it dropped to normal levels. In other words, the storm vanished in less than a second.
That's impossible.
Okay, let's pull the data from your cufflinks and take a look then.
You ever see the movie Contact?
Well, that's all pretty crazy, but at least you're not. Timestamps in the logs support your story. Best guess I can muster is you were trapped between two different space-times.
Two different space times.
HQ is doing a deeper analysis. All they've got to work with is the frequency spectrum. But
Well,
with a little effort,
whether you've seen the movie Contact or not, there's a little bit of a plot involving space and time travel that is kind of like this. The entire idea of traveling to some other place, to some other plane,
crying more at night.
and
Chiral
that
density
traversal
increases when
itself,
the chiral network. But the numbers are way higher than I projected.
That's bad, right?
Yeah, more connections means more chiralium. Early on,
showing how
I
much
didn't
time
know
is
this
relative
was
to
a
each
problem,
other.
So I installed special limiters in the
Like a
key
few
base to keep
hours
the chiral
for
density
Sam is just that 1 second for everybody else because of the space and time that he was in.
The supercell and the temporal phenomenon that you experienced may be related to all this.
Are you saying if I keep extending the network, we might be in for more temporal phenomena?
Maybe. Or worse, it cause another Death Stranding.
But
Okay.
you got a solution.
What was the first Death Stranding?
Right over here, in fact.
Oh? It's another Cupid?
We just need to integrate a limiter into this new Cupid I threw together. Thought I'd make you one since you said you were coming.
Why would the keys affect the way that the chiral network processes
No, crisis
itself?
not averted. We need to rewrite the software to work with the new hardware.
Well, then get to it.
Yeah, no can do. I designed the hardware, but the software was written by someone else.
Well, where can we find them?
Her. The name's Lochna. She was a member of Bridges 1. You'll have to head to Mountain Knot City.
All right, I gotta take a Cupid there anyway.
Oh, good. That's great.
Gotta put it on the network just the same.
Here we go again. I don't know what's gotten into her lately. She's so scared. Look at her.
Yes, she's a spectral BT.
Maybe the other side wants her back.
She's probably dead? That's
Maybe
probably got to affect
she
somebody's
wants to go
perspective.
back. We
And I
can
suppose you
keep
can
on
almost say like that's a theme for this story in general, is just not being able to let go of the past.
Tell me what happened.
She was due. I was in the hospital waiting for a C-section. Then the terrorists hit us.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I was
That does not seem like a
pinned
good
under
time.
the rubble. Nothing to do but wait and wait.
Also, is there regular rain in this story?
But no one came.
Or is there just timefall rain?
They said air and water.
Help! Can someone help me, please?
I don't know how many days went by. The water ran dry, and the cold set in.
Oh. And in that time, the baby died.
I gave birth there in the rubble. But instead of bringing life into the world, I brought death.
Right.
When the timefall stopped, my baby
So it is
started to
timefall.
cry. She cried. Her life was the price I had to pay to survive. She saved me.
Over here! I'm over here!
But then how did they figure that if she moved from that location, she'd also
And we've been together ever since.
lose her child?
But she's a BT. The ties that bind her to this place bind me too. You could say I've never really been discharged.
And you're okay with that? I mean, you know she's gone. You want to live your life in the shadow of the dead?
Come on. You, of all people?
Doesn't everybody
Chose
live their
the dead
life
over
in the
the
shadow of
living.
the dead?
Why else would you be here? I just remembered. Dead men told me repatriates have special blood. Mind if I take a sample?
Yeah, sure. Suck me dry. You already bleed me in my sleep. Big cold, ain't you?
Just a second. There. All done.
Interesting. Done with the cufflink, apparently.
Mama, are you?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of effort to take care of this dead baby.
I'm sorry, Sam. Would you mind leaving us alone for a while?
Yeah. I gotta get to work.
Sam? Hey, forget what I said about chiral spikes. Reconnecting the world comes first. Maybe we're making things worse. Maybe not. But it's the only plan we've got. Good luck, Sam.
Okay. I don't feel like that's going to end well. But maybe I worry too much.
The delivery terminal outside still works. Go ahead and get it connected. I'll give you further instructions from there.
Right.
Sam, your next objective is to bring Mountain Knot City into the network. Now, this route will take you to a way station and on to a distro center north of the city. From there, it gets tricky. You'll have to take a detour to get around the mountains.
Still want me using this Cupid on the way? Software's not been rewritten yet.
It's fine. If you link up Mountain Knot City after your Cupid is fixed, the update should filter through the network, stabilizing the connection. It's just one more reason to get there ASAP. But for now, make do with the Cupid you've got.
Okay. So that's then also the main reason why I'm delivering pizza all the way
Just
to...
have to hope she's all right and keep going. It's what she would want. Anyway, check in at Lake Knot City's Southern Distro Center before you hit the road. And good luck out there.
By the way, Sam, I've added a zipline schematic to
Oh,
the PCC.
okay.
Figured it would come in handy. All you need to set one up is at least 2 anchors. Why bother carrying cargo across a river or up a steep hill when you can just send it through the air? Am I right? If you want a little hands-on experience, you can use the anchors outside my lab. Have yourself some fun.
No
The good
fun.
news is, Fragile's available and willing to lend you a hand. If you want Fragile to send you, you'll need to head to a private room. South Knot City looks closest from what I can see. It'll be a lot quicker than walking, that's for sure. But you can't take any cargo with you, so there's that. It's up to you. Just remember the option's there if you need it.
Alright. Alright, so it looks like the game has still set myself up for steps northbound. First towards South Lake Knot City, then to Peter Engelbert, and then around and down. So once again, if nothing happens, I will just cut to the southern distribution center. In the meantime, though, it doesn't look like much progress has been made on the road. 2240 out of 3120. That looks like kind of about the same amount of ceramics that were there when I left the last time. So we haven't actually made it that much farther. Building this road is a very slow-going process. Marriage sucks. He just reunited with the girl of his dreams. Already hates it.
Sam, or check the terminal for available orders.
Shall do. And I don't know what, like, staying in the private room would affect the viability of the pizza, so I'm just going to leave it there.
Did I tell you we added a zipline option to your PCC? Because we did.
You did tell
A
me.
few anchors and link them with a line to travel from A to B in record time. Give it a try.
Alright, alright. Where is it? Okay, I guess it's just under PCC. I think I don't have any on me in the first place, so I will... construct that. How is that better? Alright. Now, am I adding too much weight? Nope. Bike is still good. So now... I think the bike is still good. Let's just take the road north. We're gonna go to Pete first. Ruined Shelter. Oh yeah, I went to there for a mission. And then we're gonna swing around to the way station north of Mountain Knot City. But while we're on the road, I'm just gonna skip ahead. I admit I haven't really been paying too much attention in regards to the weather. I think part of the reason was, like, I don't actually know, or should I say I don't actually understand how the weather patterns shift around the map. How quickly the rain dissipates, how the rain connects to BTs more specifically. Does timefall always exist in areas that have BTs, or do BTs always exist in areas that have timefall?
Stretch my legs.
Also, while I'm here, Chiral crystals and some more Chiral crystals.
There we go.
But like, I think in regards to most of my plan, I don't really spend too much time planning routes in the game so far. I still have 50 minutes of pizza delivery. Like, I haven't really spent too much time planning routes. Ultimately, the main thing that I tend to avoid is just, are there any mules? Are there any BTs? BTs are more problematic because they generally do require more stealth. Mules can be problematic in that, like, they could stun your vehicle, stun you. But, like, just driving around terrain... Like, I probably should give it a little bit more space, considering the fact that... Oh, and the rain just stopped. I probably should give it more space, considering how many vehicles I run off the road. But that'll happen when that happens. In the meantime, Pete, I'm here with your pizza.
All weapons will be locked until departure.
Enjoy your gourmet pizza, which weighs 5 kilograms?
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Alright! Not quite a 10 in delivery time. I need to do some mission that involves delivery time. Also, does nobody live here? Yeah, that's like a 3 kilogram pizza, which is like 6 pounds, roughly. That is one heavy pizza. Okay, so I'm going to go back the way I came, more or less, because I want to avoid the ruined city. The ruined city has BTs in it. But that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that shouldn't be a... Okay. Although I think at one point, a toast to a porter, good and true. Oh my god. Is I might have to consider the idea of building a battery tower, because I think if I don't do that, this trike is also going to be like my previous vehicles, abandoned and forgotten. Truck, I barely knew you before I ran you into the ditch. Other trike, I knew you for a little while and then I ran out of battery. Then there was the trike that got lost to the BTs. I'm pretty sure there was another trike that got lost at some point. And I think after that, that's it. That's the last of the vehicles that didn't quite make it to the end of their journeys. Hold on. Okay, that's the ruined shelter. And it has BTs in it. I know, because there's this sign. With any luck, this place probably doesn't have a garage, if I had to guess. It probably doesn't have a garage, it probably doesn't have a private room.
Stretch my legs.
Alright, so where am I going? Ooh, there's a watchtower, and I want to go left. Oh. Okay, what are those? What are those gas pods in the distance? Okay. Can I drive around these problems? The answer is probably no. Nope, nope, not a big enough circle. Oh. So long, BTs. It was nice knowing you. And... can I drag it with me? What happens if... I guess if you dismantle it, it gets used for parts. Alright, where is my PCC? I guess I will have to build a... but there's no... there's no connection. Oh well. You know, I guess that adds another vehicle to my collection of vehicles that just didn't get to make the whole trip. But that's okay. Because I didn't build it myself and lost no resources, so I don't have to feel bad about it. But I'm trying to get to there. Like, if I put a objective marker there, will it make it a little bit easier for me to see? Because sometimes it's a little tricky. Oh, okay. It is essentially the big radar dish over there. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, that was close. But I made it. I did not fall into the river and drop everything, which was probably what was going to happen. I just need to point myself at the big Epcot Center bubble, and I should be A-okay. I would imagine that group of BTs back there was essentially the main ones for me to worry about. And then after that, it's just smooth sailing to this next point. But I have to give props to the game for one thing, like how it handles backtracking. Like, it could have easily handled backtracking really poorly, especially considering the fact that you do spend a lot of time going over your track several times. But it does try to, at the very least, give you something to be invested in when it comes to retracing your former steps. Even if it's just delivering pizza. It also kind of like... The way this game structures its pathfinding. You have that big goal, going west across America. And then that is subdivided into smaller goals. Going from city to city, which is then subdivided even further into even more smaller goals. And it presents that very strongly, in which you're always making these very small jumps on your way across the map. Kind of like FTL. FTL does the same thing very effectively. But let us activate this terminal, bring it onto the chiral network, despite the fact that the chiral network might be poison for the planet. But this is the best poison we've got.
Sam Bridges, that one-man expedition team. We may be cut off up here, but word still travels. We've heard all about the Great Deliverer, the BT Buster, the terrorist, stopper. I'm still working on that last one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man. So...
What about the terror arrester?
Oh, incredible. This will be a huge help. Thanks. You're not going to even recognize the way station when we're through.
I kind of want that to actually happen in the game, where you have to go back to the way station for some reason or another, and it literally looks like a completely different building. I doubt that's going to happen, because it's just a way station, and that seems like a waste of resources in regards to building a game, but that would be really cool. Alright.
Alright. All we need now is to get jacked into the network. Am I right?
Excellent. Also, why is that one area in like the center there not on the network? Ooh, armor plate? Non-lethal assault rifle. Okay, this is good. This is better than a lethal assault rifle because it's not going to cause detonations.
Man, it sure feels good to be part of the UCA for real. We've been literally marooned on an island for way too long. I can't wait to reconnect with everyone at HQ. Patching up this place is gonna take some work, but I'm feeling revved up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down. Thanks, Sam. And good luck out there. Not that you need it. You're gonna hit the West Coast before you know it.
Good work, Sam. Next, you need to extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now would be a damn good time to do it, too, as they just sent out an SOS call.
Okay.
Info's still coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Is the way to help out the injured by shooting them with the non-lethal assault rifle?
New order available. Please act.
Either way, I think that's going to be it for now. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.